Hey y'all, any night owls up? It's almost 1 in the morning here, snowy out on the ground. I just wanted to pop my face on here. It's been a couple days and I just wanted to put some positive energy out into the algorithms of YouTube or whatever. You know, we're under a lot of pressure. People are starting to shut down because we're overwhelmed, and I understand that. And sometimes we forget that we can do something. We can be the harbingers of change. So, you know, the goal right now is to make us distrust everything, which understandably that's what's going on, right? Like you can't trust your government. So it's all that create the problem. They have a solution for it and break everybody down and then rebuild us into what they want us to be. So I'd just like to pop on here and just remind y'all that we don't have to buy into that we are the change. We are capable. We are able to love one another. We are able to change this simulation. We're able to come up with ideas and work together. We're able to build trust with one another. We're able to discern between truth and lies. And we are more than capable of changing this simulation into something that is beautiful for all of us. They want us to distrust each other because we start treating each other how people have kind of projected onto the so-called rulers. They're not the rulers. We're the rulers. And with YouTube, it's really beautiful because a lot of people are speaking out, speaking their minds. But the trend I'm seeing is it's sort of negative based, and people are giving up hope. We're just in a state of panic. So I believe that we are the change. I do believe that there is a solution in this polarity simulation. There is an answer to everything, that we can see what's going on and be the change. We're so busy fighting with ourselves that we're not holding those that are causing the damage responsible. And the ones that are creating the damage are trying to make those of us that are just regular folks, you know, trying to make us distrust each other. And of course we distrust the system, but we're not the system. I believe most people are good people, and they wouldn't do this, what's happening in the world with the pollution and I don't even want to name it all. I don't even want to name it all because I don't want to give that stuff energy. I want to give energy to the positive, and there are beautiful things happening every day. People helping other people, people speaking up and putting their balls on the line, and we're the change. We're the change, y'all, and we are capable. So I believe that words have power, and I believe that these things have energy that we say on here, and it affects the whole algorithm and everything. So somebody like me may not be the most watched channel or whatever, and I might not affect the matrix, but in just a tiny way. But each of us, if we just affect it in a tiny way, we can create the pendulum swinging into a positive vibration. So start with your affirmations, write them down so that it feels solid for you. Start with I am, we are, you know, for the whole, and I am for the singular. We are capable, we are loving, and we are powerful, and what we do matters. So I'm holding goodness on my heart. I'd like to end this video with a beautiful thing that happened to me today. somebody treated me really poorly, and I can be a real hard ass and throw back, negativity and aggression real easy, just like anybody. I was raised in a really violent, aggressive way, so it's in me genetically. It was in me. I've softened. So this person was yelling at me, and I just kept my center and tried to remember that it wasn't me, it was them. And they were yelling at me and calling me names and being super cruel. And I lost people in my life that I really, really loved and enjoyed having in my life. And today, that person apologized to me. They didn't make excuses for their behavior. They just owned it. They apologized, and I accepted it. And, sometimes I used to be one of those people that just said sorry all the time for things that I didn't do. I didn't do anything to be sorry for. I don't know if that's a codependent thing or whatever, but who cares? I'm a different person now, and so I didn't have to say sorry for what my part was, because I really held my center, and I was really loving and knew that it wasn't me, it was their stuff. And I didn't react when the aggression happened with aggression back, which is hard for me. But I'm learning. I know I'm old, so I should be fucking learning by now, right? But this person, I am, peace to you, my friend. It takes courage to be vulnerable. It takes courage to own something that you've done. And this person flipped the energy from being the so-called bad person or whatever into even being the more bigger person than me, just accepting their apology graciously. But they're the bigger person because they made a mistake. They made themselves vulnerable. They didn't make excuses for their actions. They just spelled out their actions, owned them, and apologized. So I don't know if they're going to watch this. I don't think they watch my channel, but regardless, love to you, love to your courage and your vulnerability, and just another way that shows that the world is a beautiful place. And don't always assume, because it's been a long time since this interaction had happened, and I really didn't think that we'd bridge this gap, and I had to be okay with that, even though it was really heartbreaking. So if you've wronged somebody, it's not about them even accepting the apology. Just own what you did. Out there somewhere, somebody's going to really admire your courage. It takes more courage to own something you've done and apologize for it than to belittle somebody for their mistakes. So, yeah, really amazing, beautiful thing that this person did, and I admire their integrity and their courage. So, on that note, you are the change. You are the love. You are the light. Get out there and shine. Do the best you can, and be the change. Shine on, y'all.